Right, I believe we are live. Welcome everyone to this Cricket 19 Career Mode live stream. We are once again going to be the Kiwi lad, and hopefully we are going to be getting a few runs in this matchup, possibly even taking a couple wickets as well. It's been a little while since I have done a Cricket 19 live stream. Hopefully you guys are all going to enjoy, but we have already got Noah and also Crazy in the chat. Welcome guys. We are going to be versing Port Stephens, who have beaten us a couple times in the past, but hopefully in this three-day match we will be able to get the win. Kiwi lad is of course an opening batsman. He also bowls a little bit of leg spin. And hopefully we will be able to win this one. Yeah, I hope you guys are all doing well. Do let me know if you think that Kiwi lad will be able to get the 100 so far, or in this match at some stage. And Noah Rogers has put high as well. Welcome to the live stream, mate. We are hopefully going to be winning the toss because I prefer to bat second in a test match, even though it might be a little bit more difficult. Hopefully we will be able to get the win nonetheless. And we have got Newton ML in the chat as well. He said, hey, welcome to the live stream. Your voice is weird. And yeah, it's so weird. Is it the microphone or is it just the fact that I think I haven't quite got my voice back from when I actually did the live stream yesterday, and it does sound a little bit funny perhaps. I'm playing my career, says Good Cash, and we have also got Kyle in the chat and Crazy saying, ayo, microphone.
Here we go.
Right, that is not ideal. Right, I will see what I can do. I'll also listen to it on my phone.
Here we go.
Right, that is not ideal. Right. Oh no, that doesn't sound good at all, does it? Right, give me one moment guys, I will see what I can do with that. I see. How about now? I feel like straight away. How about now? There we go. We have got it worked out. Unfortunately, it was trying to listen to me through my webcam's audio rather than my microphone. So that is why it didn't sound great. But we have got mic check 1 2. What is this? Says Crazy and said I am back, boys, as well. Says Cameron Jeffrey. Welcome to the live stream, mate. And we have also got Nick and Newton saying good and yeah, much better. Yeah, I never realised how bad the webcam audio actually was. I do Canberra versus NZ next, says Josh Petch. That would be a pretty exciting matchup, although I think we would get well and truly beaten by New Zealand at this stage. Of course, I am still very low rated in my career. Tell you what, he's got a pretty good average though, Kiwi lad, 58. And we have got Ryan in the chat as well. Welcome to the stream, mate. Thank you very much for tuning in. And what did you guys think of the Big Bash game last night as well? Some of you were here for that live stream. Oh no. Oh no. That is not the start we were after. And I have got the title as slowly improving. That is not improving. What a ball that was. And I just played at it, unfortunately. And it was very unfortunate that we were caught straight away. And Kiwi lad is on his bike. Cash has said, well, Crazy NZ has said, a laughing golden duck for Kiwi lad. And that is the end of our first innings, unfortunately. Right, not the start to the match we were after. Yikes, says Gig Cash. And by the looks of it, it is a good batting wicket. We could have gotten quite a few runs maybe. Hopefully we do get a little bit of a bowl and can redeem ourselves. They are going all right though, and straight away Kiwi lad is back at the crease. We have got Noah Rogers said, did you subscribe to my channel or just watch it? I watched a couple of your videos, but I didn't really, not sure whether I clicked subscribe, but I possibly will do that after the live stream. Slowly improving, says Crazy and said, yeah, I know. Not a great start for Kiwi lad. He's going to have to get the double 100 now if he does want to improve. Oh, that one came in a little bit. But we lead by 69 at the moment. When's your next Highlanders career mode? It will be tomorrow. That will be the Saturday's episode. Unfortunately, I didn't actually end up having time to do the video for Thursday, which we normally go Tuesdays, Thursdays, and then Saturdays. But unfortunately, yeah, Thursday was a very busy day, and I ended up just doing the BBL live stream instead. And Noah Rogers said, you have 1.12k subscribers. Yeah, I know. It was a very successful live stream yesterday. We had a lot of new people showing up. I do appreciate every single one of them for being here, and also all of you guys who have been here in the past for a while. And hopefully, tell you what, we're going to get, how many runs was that? I think that was 3, if I'm not wrong, for Kiwi lad. So he isn't getting a duck this time, luckily. Thought he might have, though. Unfortunately, it was just an absolute beautiful delivery. I played it late as well, which didn't help. And we have got Ryan saying hi, Noah, as well. Right, can we get 100 here as Kiwi lad? It's going to be difficult. He hasn't really got any momentum on his side in this one so far, Kiwi lad. That is a good ball. We are just going to leave that in an awkward manner by the looks of it. I fell asleep early yesterday, says Crazy. No worries, mate. We did have quite a few people watching that live stream. But then, yeah, hopefully the final will be a good matchup. It is going to be the Perth Scorchers versus the Sixers. And it could be a very close one. Definitely because of how many runs the Perth Scorchers were getting in that match yesterday. The Duckworth-Lewis system put it against the Brisbane Heat a little bit. They were going to need 200 off 18 overs. Would have been an upwards battle, that's for sure. Right. Kiwi lad at the moment sitting on 4 runs off 5 balls. That's not too bad. We will just block that one as well. We'll keep the strike ticking over because we do want to have a lead of probably around 250 if we do want any chance of being able to win this match against our rivals, Port Stephens. We might, depending on how it is going, I might consider doing a Rugby Challenge 4 live stream a little bit later on as well. So be sure to stay tuned for that, but that might be after tea, I would say, because at the moment in New Zealand it is 5:36 PM. I thought I'd leave this live stream a little bit later than I normally do for the cricket career modes, and that is purely because a lot of you guys will be back at school now because of the fact that school holidays are unfortunately over. Hopefully, oh, that's a good ball. And that is just going to be a single for Kiwi Lad once again. And we have got a good leave that was. Thank you very much, Good Cash. Do let me know how your cricket career mode's going as well. Have you been getting any more big runs in a hurry like you were? It's 3:36, so you must be in Australia, Good Cash, if I'm not wrong, at the moment. So yeah, it will be just after school in Australia. Oh, that came across a little bit and almost led to the ball going behind and getting caught once again. But yeah, depending on New Zealand and Australia, it's either 3:36-ish and then, yeah, either 3:36 or 5:36 for New Zealand. Your videos gets 100 of views and I only get like 50, said Noah Rogers. I mean, one day the views will come for you, mate. It is just we have been extremely lucky in that regard. Just started a T20 versus South Africa, said Good Cash as well. But yeah, we've been extremely lucky with how quickly we've managed to get to that 1,000 subscribers. Like, I've said it quite a few times and you guys have probably gotten used to me saying it. We didn't think we were going to hit the 1,000 subscribers until maybe 2022. Yet we managed to hit it almost within 6 months, I think it was, of starting to upload consistently. Which I feel like for some people might be a little bit slow, but I feel like for a smaller channel, it is pretty decent. That is a decent shot from Kiwi Lad there. We haven't quite been able to find the boundary yet, but that is going to be once again another 3 for us. Maybe even 4 depending on how it goes. No, we will just take the 3. And I meant South Australia. Ah, okay, not South Africa. I see. Did get that a little bit wrong there. Right. Kiwi Lad is on strike now with 2 men in close at the moment. The spinner is trying to get us out. He knows that we gave our wicket away cheaply in the first innings. Hopefully that won't happen again. Oh, that's a hard shot into that guy's leg. Luckily, he was probably wearing pads. Did you see my video that had 8.5k views? No, I didn't know it. It was the, I think it was the 10 facts about me one that I did see, if I'm not wrong. And 4 runs says Good Cash as well. Oh, that's a good shot for Kiwi Lad. But it is just going to be the single there. We're not quite getting all of it at the moment, but hopefully as we get a little bit closer to being in form, we might be able to get a few more runs. Right, we are on strike once again for Kiwi Lad. Sitting on 11 off 14 isn't too bad. It was the Crusaders versus Hurricanes game. Was it going to the game? No, do let me know. Is that 2? No, that's just the 1 once again. And that brings up the 100 for the lead of Canberra at the moment. Hit onto the pad, popped up, out. Oh no. Was that off a spinner or just off the pace bowler, Good Cash? Right, they've got 3 men back on the leg side, so that would make me think I'm getting some relatively straight bowling. And it was indeed. We have got all day, of course, because we are in a 3-day match. The lead of 111, so our yard is starting to speed up a little bit as well. And Pacer said Good Cash. See, I don't think I've been caught off a Pacer. Oh no, I'm sorry, mate. He was almost well and truly sold up the river there. Al-Yard at the non-striker's end, but luckily he was able to get there. We have got, sorry, I didn't know that you were streaming, says Ryan. No worries. It was a kind of last minute idea for me to be streaming. I am thinking about doing a Rugby Challenge 4 live stream as well, a little bit later on perhaps, if you guys are keen to see that. And yeah, I went to the one in pre-season last year in Ashburton. Are you going to the one in Temuka, Noah, between the Highlanders and the Crusaders? I think it's next Friday, if I'm not wrong. Are you going to be going to that match? Oh, that's a shot from Kiwi Lad. That is through the gap. And by the looks of it, that is going to be 4 runs as well for him. That is the 50 partnership as well. So our first boundary did take us a little while to get it for Kiwi Lad, but we did get there in the end. And hopefully from here we will be able to build to 100. We bowled them out for 73 and 1. Bowling them out for 73 is a relatively low total. And no, it's sold out. I'm sad. I believe, have they still got a few tickets some in some farmlands in Timaru? Or have they been sold out as well? Because I know it's sold out online, and I think it's sold out very quickly. So there is a lot of hype going into the Super Rugby Aotearoa season. That's another good shot from Kiwi Lad. Ideal, ideal, ideal. I would be sad if that doesn't go to the boundary, and by the looks of it, it's not actually going to. But we are going to possibly be able to run 4. No, we are just going to get the 3 there. Ideal, ideal, ideal. Didn't make it there. I might go to a Super Rugby Aotearoa game this year, maybe. And I said, yes, who is the team that you want to see the Crusaders play when you do go to that game? I assume the Crusaders are involved in the match that you'd be going to, Noah. It has worked to leg nicely by the Kiwi Lad, and it is just going to be the 1. Apparently, I made my ODI debut, which I don't remember, says Good Cash. That is rather unfortunate that you can't remember it. You're playing for Australia, aren't you? Was it for Australia, or was it for one of the other teams? That is interesting that you can't actually remember it. That's a shot from Kiwi Lad. No, it has been stopped, and it is just going to be the single. Ooh, almost overthrows, but not quite. Yes, there's Good Cash, Australia. So you can't even remember it, which means I would like to think that you had a decent run and maybe got a few runs, but it is hard to tell. Oh, that one's not through the gap. Kiwi Lad's going to run himself out almost, but luckily we were able to get there. Me and Al-Yard at the moment have had a very good, decent opening partnership. We have got Jackson in the chat. When did you start the live stream? We have been going for 12 minutes at the moment. So I started it at 5:30. I thought I'd leave it a little bit later for the sake of some of you guys, of course, do have school now. So I wanted to make sure that you guys would be able to be here for it as well. That's through the gap for Kiwi Lad, and that is going to be a 2 here. Maybe even a 3, no, just the 2. We don't seem to be going between the wickets that quickly at the moment, sadly. But Al-Yard sitting on 39 off 66. Kiwi Lad 25 off 25 with the lead of 133. Just looking pretty decent for us so far. That is just going to be the single down the ground. We have also got, and I've only scored 60 in 3 games, says Good Cash. You will get there though. I mean, for the Kiwi Lad, I am on hard, I think. So that is why it is a little bit easier for me at times. And Crusaders versus Highlanders at Orange Theory Stadium, or a Blues one. I will quickly read the rest of that after this ball is bowled. That is going to be a single. In fact, it could actually be 2. Yes, we are going to run 2. Good shot there. I will read and Blues one, and if I go, I reckon they would win 95-0 or 107-3. That is a huge prediction from Noah. Jackson has said no way. Of course, he is a Highlanders supporter there. And I started Year 8 on Monday and finished my first week today. And I believe, if I'm not wrong, is Monday a holiday as well? So it is a long weekend, if I'm not wrong. I'm not sure whether that's just for the region that I live in, but I think it's everywhere. Game against us, it disappeared. Oh, that ball could go through the gap. Yes, it has. Please go to the boundary. It doesn't look like it's quite going to get there, or is it? It's going to pull up just short. We might even be able to run 5 if we can. No, it has made it to the boundary. Good shot from Kiwi Lad. Really starting to ramp it up now with his run rate. Although we don't really need to. Of course, it is going to be the fact that it is a test match per se. So we don't really need to go at too quick of a rate. But hopefully we will be able to get to that 100 that I was speaking of. That's a good shot from Kiwi Lad just out there for 1 to deep point. We have got, yes, So can you do a live stream on Monday, please? I will see how I'm going. I feel like if I was going to, would you guys want to see a Cricket 19 Career Mode one or a Rugby Challenge one? Do let me know. You need to upgrade your stats. I know. I need to just keep on leveling up at this stage, which would be the easiest way for me to be able to get a little bit more power for Kiwi Lad, because he can't quite hit the ball that far at the moment. That's a good ball. Rugby Challenge 4-1 says Noah, and then we have also got game against Western Australia, and they scored 180 and a 6 first ball. And Good Cash had said 6 more as well. Oh, that's an interesting shot. I possibly shouldn't have played that ball. And we have got Jackson has said Cricket 19, and then Noah has said with George. That will just be dependent, of course, on what George is up to. He normally works quite a few days each week, and he is quite a busy boy. We haven't actually been able to do a filming session for about the last 3 weeks. So that has made it a little bit tougher. Oh, that wasn't the best shot to that ball. He is only a medium by the looks of it with 115 Ks. And it is Marshall. 4 more and a 6 is Good Cash. So they are scoring at a very quick rate, just like the Perth Scorchers were last night. That's not really the shot to be playing there to that ball, I don't think. And every time he tries to have a shot at the stumps as well, when we do turn down that single. Right, where is this ball going? Did you hear about RTS? Is that Tuivasa Sheck going to Union perhaps, if that is the right RTS? And I did indeed. I haven't heard what team he's going to though, so whether or not that has been updated. How did that not make it to the boundary? We are running 4 anyway, because I feel like that shot did deserve it. And 2 says Good Cash as well for the scoring in his match. Kiwi Lad at the moment sitting on 37 off 35, going at a decent rate there. Right, we don't want to go out this ball, which is why I'm just going to block it. I don't want to risk it. He should go to the Highlanders, says Jackson. And I feel like, is he going to be going into it, or going into Union this season coming up, or is he giving it a little bit longer? Do let me know. I haven't been following it too closely, but I know that he has mentioned about playing or trying to get into the All Blacks. Oi, well bowled there. We're leading by 150 almost at the moment. And then we have also got, yes, and apparently he is meant to be signing with the Blues on a 2-year deal. So that'll be interesting to see how he fits into their back line. That's a good shot from Kiwi Lad to backward point by the looks of it. We might even be able to get 3 if we're lucky. Or we are going to have to run hard though. He has got a good arm out there. It was almost out, but luckily we did get back good running. And we have also got Eddie Lewis in the chat, has said hi, welcome to the live stream, mate. Thank you very much for tuning in. At the moment, Kiwi Lad, he didn't have the best first innings in this match. He did get out for a golden duck, but now he is sitting on 40 off 38. That's a good ball there. And Kiwi Lad, tell you what, we might actually be able to get 2 here for that one as well. And we have managed to do so. And we have got, no 4, or now 4, and then 4 more as well. But yeah, welcome to the stream, Eddie. And we have also got he is with the Warriors this year, says Noah Rogers. So that is next season, next year, that he will be switching to Union. And this is an awkward angle. The left arm spinner, leg spin that is, bringing it right back into us and possibly looking at trying to take out our off stump if we're not careful. Oh, well bowled. He is bowling a very straight line at the moment. He is actually the man who's gotten us out before. And of course we don't want that to happen again. Cover is a little bit open if we can get it past short cover. That is the gap that we were after. We are going to be running 2 here. We have got Rashab in the chat as well. Hey brother, what's up? How are you, Rashab? Do let me know. But yeah, at the moment we are playing a little bit of Cricket 19. We have got our career mode going. We are Kiwi Lads. Well, I think our name is Kiwi Lad. That is, we got a golden duck in the first innings, but now we are going all right. We are sitting on 45 off 42 balls. And hopefully we will be able to keep on scoring. 3 weeks today until Super Rugby Aotearoa. Yeah, we are getting very close. I am very excited for it as well. Hopefully we will get to see some very good matches like we did last year. Oh, that was well bowled, but that was well hit by Kiwi Lad. Unfortunately, it is only going to be 1 run though, because they have got the man at deep point. Yeah, hopefully we can get the 50 and then move on to possibly looking at getting 100 as well for Kiwi Lad to make up for the first innings. We have actually overtaken our yard as well We're not playing at that ball, although it did come round a little bit from Trundle, the man who has got us out before. But they will desperately need some wickets soon. This team that are Port Stephens, if they do want to have any chance of being able to win this match. Oh, and that was almost one, but luckily it has gone to the side of him. And we have got, what's that set? Gig Cash. Super Rugby Aotearoa is the, is the New Zealand Super Rugby competition for rugby. The other day I played a cricket game and beat England by 690 runs. I kept getting 6s and 4s, said Noah. You would have well and truly beaten them. Who do you guys think will be winning? Oh, that was a decent shot, but just going to be a single. Who do you guys think will be winning the T20s between New Zealand and Australia that are coming up a little bit later this month? I'm thinking about doing a watch-along live stream for them as well, if that is something you guys want to see. I'm hoping to go to an All Blacks game this year. And who would you love to be watching them play Ryan, in that situation? We are going to try and get 2 here. It could be a little bit risky, but we are going to get back comfortably. 4 lead buys and a single, so 5 runs. Sees Gig Cash and Australia. Guess what? Super Rugby AU. I believe they are only 2 weeks away from today, if I'm not wrong. They do start just that little bit earlier. That is a good shot from Kiwi Lad for the single, and I think we are pretty close to our 50 now, if I'm not wrong. Something that I haven't done in a while. I am going to have to find the paddle, if I can get it out. Here we are, we've got the table tennis paddle because of the fact that I don't have a miniature cricket bat, which might be a worthy investment for the channel. And it has said NZ as well. And is it in New Zealand, says Jackson? For which one? For Super Rugby Aotearoa or for the All Blacks game? Because I'm not sure what the All Blacks schedule is looking like at this stage in terms of what countries they are playing in or where they are touring. And we have got says Gig Cash as well for the we won. Said Gig Cash, so you have done very well there, mate. Hopefully Kiwi Lad can move on to the 100 here. He is looking relatively comfortable at the crease now. Did have a little bit of a shaky start, but we are almost 100 runs without a loss of a wicket. We'll lead him by 168 now, and that is exactly what Port Stephens wouldn't have been wanting. We have got the 100 for our team without losing a wicket. Hopefully that can continue. That's a good shot from Kiwi Lad. Worked to backward square leg, and I think we're going to get 2 here as well. We are tiring them out, which is exactly what we want because of the fact that when they are a little bit fatigued, they may not be able to get as many runs, but that is a decent wagon wheel for Kiwi Lad. 55 off only 51 deliveries. Like I said, we've got to make up for the first innings when we did get a golden duck. The cricket versus Australia. Is it in New Zealand? Yes, it is. I realise what the question is now, but yeah, it is a tour of New Zealand. There are 5 T20 matches between the two sides. And I believe it kind of links up a little bit with Super Rugby Aotearoa. I believe there is one day that Super Rugby Aotearoa is on the same day as the T20 and at the same time as well. And we have got in the chat, Noah Rogers said, I watched your videos and forgot to subscribe, but I will do it after this, says Noah for the Rugby Pioneer YouTube channel. Right, can we get to the 100 here for Kiwi Lad? That is the big question. That was very well bowled. We're not going to be getting that one to the boundary. It is still going to be Trundle. He is the man who got us out in one of those earlier matches. It was that leg spinner that just managed to come right back round. That one is hit straight to the man. That could be a run-out opportunity, but we have managed to get there for the single. And depending on how long this match is, we may only have one match played throughout this live stream perhaps, depending on how long we are going, and also whether or not we do get a bowl in the second innings. So that one was a little bit straight. I almost played the cover drive. Could have been very close to getting bowled there. But our yard is sitting on 46 off 108, so we've been going a little bit quicker than him. But hopefully we will be able to keep on ticking over the runs. That is going to be just the single for Kiwi Lad once again. OMG, there's a 15-year-old in my team. He's 63 rated though, so he is about 3 times as highly rated as me at this stage. Or maybe 2.5 times, but nonetheless, he is only 15 as well. I think Kiwi Lad at the moment is either 18 or 19. They have got a ring field to him now, which is interesting. Hopefully we will still be able to get it through the covers. Oh, I didn't know what to do with that ball there. Is this the man who got us out in the first innings, perhaps? Willard, I'm not too sure. Hopefully, we will be able to stay out here for a bit longer. If he bowls a straight one, it is looking like we will be able to work it to leg, perhaps. Oh, that was well bowled. I think it is the same bowler who did get us out. Hopefully, we will be able to get 3 here, get off strike, although it is looking like we might be able to get 4 here, perhaps even 5, if we keep on running hard. No, we are just going to get the 4. There is a 19-year-old in the Crusader squad, and guess his name. 19. So it's not Cullen Grace. I think he is 20 now, or is he up to 21 now, Cullen? I'm not too sure. And I have a 13-year-old who is 68. Oh, that was well bowled. It's gone straight to the man. It could be the run out. No, we have managed to get through. And another 15's rated 68. So you've got quite a few high-rated youngsters in your team, Good Cash, who are a lot higher rated than me. But do let me know the name, Noah. I feel like I should know it, but at this stage, I haven't quite been able to work it out. That's a good shot, but it is just going to be the single there for Kiwi Lad. But we will just keep this run rate ticking over, because of the fact if we can get 250 was the target, but now all of a sudden we could look at putting on 300, perhaps even 350. But of course, once you start losing wickets, then it can all go downhill from there. Our yard is sitting on 52 off 120. That's a shot, but it has gone straight to the man, unfortunately. Possibly could have looked at getting a single there, but I don't think it would have been worth the chance of a run out. They have got a ring field for Kiwi Lad here. And the bowlers are starting to get tired, which is exactly what we want to see. Ooh, tell you what, that one came back in a little bit, and that almost hit my stumps, unfortunately. I was having flashbacks there of how we went out in the first innings. He does love to do a half volley. Che, oh, I will read that in a moment. We are just going to take the single to the offside. Che Fahaki is his name, from Canterbury as well. What position is he? No, do let me know. I feel like I should know that. I have seen the name in the squad. I know when I was trying to make my Super Rugby Aotearoa ones, I don't think he was actually there. So I did leave out a couple of the players who weren't in the fan hub. All Blacks versus Australia in Wellington. Oh, that's a short ball there. Wing number 14. And we have also got, and thanks Noah, much appreciate it. From, of course, that is Ryan. And hopefully the Rugby Opinioneer will be able to get to the 100 here. They have actually got an interesting field that almost makes me want to go over the top, but I don't think it would be a very smart option. So we are just going to work it to leg for a single. We still haven't lost a wicket in this one. If they do keep on going with the aggressive field sets, maybe I'll look at trying to go over the top. We will have to wait and see. They are looking like they are just going to be going with the ring. It is going to be Marshall. Here's the left arm medium. He is quite slow, unfortunately, which means it could be a little bit awkward for us trying to hit it through the gap. And it could come right back in as well. So I am very happy with getting off the mark there to him and leaving our yard to handle that one. He can kick 50-metre penalties, and Geordie Barrett needs watch out for Che Fahaki as well. So it will be interesting to see how. Oh, I wonder how much game time he will get, because hopefully with that Crusaders stacked backline, all of these youngsters will still get a chance and have a run round a few times throughout the season. Because that's the thing, Super Rugby Aotearoa, we've had a lot of very good young talent, and it's one of those things that in the Mitre 10 Cup, because of Super Rugby Aotearoa, like you could see all of the players who had good Super Rugby Aotearoas had carried that over as well. So maybe the ones who had good Mitre 10 Cups will be able to play well throughout the Super Rugby Aotearoa competition as well. I said as well a lot in that sentence. Right, Kiwi Lad sitting on 73 off 68 at the moment. Oh, that one was a little bit too straight to cover drive there. So I am glad that I did play it straight, but we lead by 200. And that is very impressive. If he does bowl me a wide one, I will try and go after it a little bit here. But it doesn't look like I'm going to get one, unfortunately. They have been very persistent with the line that they've been bowling to me, and that has been pretty straight. He won the match for Canterbury against Auckland. He will, because of all the, I assume that is injuries. Of course, they are missing George Bridge, and I think he's still going to be out for, is it all of the Super Rugby season George Bridge will be out for? So it is a bit unfortunate for him, but hopefully He will be back and run around very soon. That is just going to be a single here. If that, it was almost a run-out opportunity for Kiwi Lad and our yard scamper through. We have got half, says Noah Rogers as well. Right, we have got a ring field once again for Kiwi Lad. I'd love to go over the top, but I feel like it wouldn't be the best idea for me at this stage just because I'm not quite timing the ball as nicely as I'd like to. They actually went bowlers in there. They wanted to get me out. Right, is it still spin? Because if it is, they have got the same field. So if it is a wide ball, I say it every time, but if he actually does put it wide, I will try and go after it a little bit. Oh, shot Kiwi Lad. He's hit that one hard. Has he hit it all the way for 6? No, I think that was... Oh, it was the second 6 for Kiwi Lad. That is only the second 6 of this career mode, and I absolutely whacked that one. Perfect timing for Kiwi Lad. And I am absolutely loving that. As you can see, our goal is to hit 10 6s. We've only hit 2 of them. Oh, he's gone for it again, Kiwi Lad. But I don't think that one is going to be making it all the way for 6, but it is going to be a 4 nonetheless. So that's 2 off only... Oh, a 10 off only 2 balls, I should say. 4 says good cash, and we have also got Noah Rogers is very happy for us. And if he leaves the field the way it is, maybe I will chase it once again. We have got, I will be back on YouTube on Monday, says Rugby Opinion era. Kiwi Lad's gone again. Is it going all the way? I can't even see that one. Did it go for 6? No, it is a 4. What's up, says Casey Judd? Not much, mate. Thank you very much for tuning in. At the moment, the Kiwi Lad is making up for his golden duck in the first innings because he has absolutely whacked 3 balls in a row. That was very close to another 6. They have to change the field, surely. Yes, they have gone to a defensive field now for Kiwi Lad. He is sitting on 90 runs at the moment. Oh, well bowled. That was a beautiful delivery. 4 more says good cash as well. That was a very good one. And a 4. What's up? I'm here, says Casey Judd. Welcome to the live stream, mate. You are hopefully just about to see the Kiwi Lad get his 100. He is going to be sitting on 92 after this one. As long as our yard can get back for the 2, yes he can. And at the moment, me and our yard have a 160 run partnership. 8 more 6s. Yeah, we are slowly getting there. I feel like if they keep on setting the field like they did for that little bit there. Oh, late. Yeah, maybe we will be able to get 1 or 2 more throughout this match. The overs remaining today are 49. I assume after this one we have still got 1 more day. So we could definitely have a chance of being able to get a very good total on the board and then hopefully bowling them out for not that many Port Stephens. We are just going to run the 1 there. Possibly could have been 2, but not much point risking it at this stage. Right, we have got spinners by the looks of it. Is it going to be us on strike? No, it's not. It is going to be Donaldson now. Left arm fast medium, and they have a lot of left armers, I have realised throughout these matches, Port Stephens. Oh no, I didn't quite get hold of that one, but Kiwi Lad has hit it decently, and by the looks of it, it is going to the boundary. Yes, it is. Only okay timing. Could have been a little bit risky. Almost for a second thought I was going to get caught at mid-wicket, but we have managed to play the pull shot in the air, and it did make it to the boundary for once again. Another 4 for Kiwi Lad, and now we are sitting on 97 off 80. Oh, he did it again. Unfortunately, we didn't quite get hold of that. If it goes all the way, that will be the 100 for Kiwi Lad. It's edging closer and closer to the line. We've already run 3. We will run 4 here. Hopefully, we will get back. Yes, we do. And look at that. Oh, no. Almost overthrows, but that is the century for the Kiwi Lad. After getting a golden duck in the first innings, he was able to get all the way to the 100. And hopefully from here, he will be able to keep on going. And we have got making a video, says Ryan. And then we have got Noah asking what video it is. Oh, that's a shot from Kiwi Lad. No, it's not. He might be out because of it. No, he did make it. Tell you what, that was good fielding from the bowler there. I thought I had hit it a lot better than I had. And it didn't really go anywhere. Fast medium bowler bowls 115 Ks. And I'm out. Yeah, that would be a very slow ball for a fast medium. No run there. Unfortunately, they've gone for the defensive field now. I was liking when everyone was up because of the fact that I could hit it over the top and try and get a few more 6s. But I don't think that opportunity will quite be there for a little bit. That one has gone straight to the fielder once again. But Kiwi Lad has been starting to find a little bit of his timing here, which is very nice to see. They have got 3 men back for me, but we lead by 245. This is an incredible opening partnership between us and... Oh, that was a great ball, though. Coming right back in. Yeah, between us and Alyard. And hopefully, it will be able to continue. Maybe we can put on an opening 200-run partnership compared with the fact that we only got 1 run in our last partnership, and that was Alyard because I went out for a golden duck. But not this time. Hopefully, if I can get around 130 or so, our average will still increase. How come there's not many people chatting? I think it's just because of the fact that it is a relatively quiet live stream. All that's through the gap for Kiwi Lad. But then that is possibly because of the fact that it is now the weekend, or almost the weekend, I guess you could say. And people have probably got a few plans for the long weekend. Perhaps people are going away as well. So I thought that it might have been a little bit of a quieter live stream. Normally there's lots, says no, yeah. I think it is just the time of day and everything as well. Or no run there for Kiwi Lad. And also the fact that we haven't actually done a Cricket 19 career mode in a little while. So maybe people aren't really looking for them anymore perhaps. 106 off 88. That, I feel like, almost in every format of the game. Maybe not too much for T20, but in most formats of the game, it would be very interesting. Oh, to see if people would be happy with that. That was a very good shot from Kiwi Lad, but it is just going to be the one. And about James Parsons' retirement, who is playing the Bbl final, and it is going to be between the Perth Scorchers, who beat the Brisbane Heat yesterday, and then also the Sydney Sixers. And the Sydney Sixers, I believe, are going to be the favourite for that match, but the Perth Scorchers, they did have a very good match against the Brisbane Heat, so maybe they will be sitting not too bad in it either. I'm sorry, Alyard. Oh, I thought that was going to be out, but because of it, we are actually going to get 5 runs for it. So we are very fortunate in that regard that it didn't lead to Alyard going out. But now Kiwi Lad has moved up to 112 off 90 with the ring field in place now. Have I hit that one through the gap? Not yet. Basically all of my players are from club level, says Gig Cash. So you have all moved up through the rankings together, which is nice to see. Hopefully, I do get to see the likes of maybe Alyard or someone like that moves up through the rankings with me as we move a little bit higher. That was a good slower ball there. I'm not even sure if it was on purpose though, but nonetheless, I think that's the phone, although someone else is home, so I assume that they will be getting that one. But yeah, Kiwi Lad at the moment sitting on 112. Oh, that's a little bit wide. I think it came in a little bit. No, it is still going to be a wide from that man.
So wide,
and they are feeling a lot of the pressure here, Port Stephens. They had us bowled out for around 200 the first time round. But then we were able to bowl pretty well to them. Oh, that one was hit in the air for Kiwi Lad. I tried to do something a little bit different. Didn't quite get all of it, but it is still going to go to the boundary there. And we have got, Noah has said, do you have Rugby 20 or Rugby Challenge 3? I don't have Rugby 20, but I have got Rugby Challenge 3 and also Rugby 18. I think, yeah, Rugby 18 was my last rugby one that I did get in terms of that side of the series. And then I have got Rugby Challenge 3 and also Rugby Challenge 4. My 2 rugby challenges that I have. And then I have got Rugby 08 on the PlayStation 2, but then I feel like our controller doesn't really work that well anymore. Oh, what am I doing? I went for the big power up video. Or not, sorry, video, I read video, but big powered up shot almost got us out there. Can you do a video on Rugby Challenge 3? Snow, what would you like to see on Rugby Challenge 3? Is it a comparison one or is it just a in general video? That was a terrible shot there. But luckily it didn't cost us our wicket. It is getting a little bit darker, which means we are getting close to the end of day 2 of this test match between us and Port Stephens. Hopefully Kiwi Lad can get to the maybe 150 before the end of the day. And with shots like that, he could get very close because that is going to be at least 3. I think that's going to keep on going all the way to the boundary. And if not, we might be able to run 4 anyway. Maybe even run 5. Do we try it? Do we go for the 5 here? It will be Kiwi Lad going to the danger end, but we're going to try it. Can we get... Oh, they've gone to the other end. And we did manage to get back for the 5. And that is the 200-run partnership, comparing the players from Rugby Challenge 3 and 4 from I meant says Noah. I mean, that could be a video that we could do because me and George originally, before actually playing Rugby Challenge 4, it was probably about maybe a year ago, we actually started our Highlanders career mode on Rugby Challenge 3. And I think we have actually got some of those videos still somewhere on a hard drive. But yeah, I feel like a comparison one could be a good idea. Oh, that wasn't hit well at all for Kiwi Lad at the moment. We seem to have lost the middle of the bat lately. But hopefully we will be able to find it very soon. Who is playing in the Bbl Grand Final? It is between the Perth Scorchers and the Sydney Sixers. And it is going to be at the SCG. Oh, well fielded there. But yeah, it is at the SCG. And we have got Uncle Bill's in the chat, has said hello as well. Hello, mate. Welcome to the live stream. Kiwi Lad has got his 100. 121 off 100. But yeah, the Perth Scorchers versus Sixers, it will be a rematch of the match that happened not too long ago. That was to do with the qualifying in terms of who would get the home final and who would get to sit the next kind of round out. So the Sydney Sixers were able to win that one relatively comfortably. And then now these two sides are once again going to be playing off. Right, where is our big gap for Kiwi Lad here? We have played a bull shot. That seemed like a very slow ball. 110 Ks. I think we're just going to get the one here because of the fact that we were a little bit late at... Oh, good throw. Yeah, a little bit later leaving because of the fact that we were playing off the back foot. Oh, okay, it is Trundle back. I like the Brisbane Heat because of their name. It is cool. And also, I know a lot of people like the Brisbane Heat because of Chris Lynn, who unfortunately just didn't quite have the best finals overall. Oh, that's going to be close to a run out here. But we have managed to get back nicely, and the partnership is 209 at the moment. Yeah, do let me know in the chat who your favourite BBL team is, and also who you think will win the match between the Perth Scorchers and the Sydney Sixers. I would be curious to know. That is a good shot. Once again from Kiwi Lad. We are just ticking over the runs at this stage. Who is he, says Noah Rogers. He is the captain of the Brisbane Heat, and he is the one who is bald. And normally bats about or he normally opens for them a little bit, Chris Lynn. But yeah, he is a very powerful man. Sydney Sixers as well, says Noah, for that match. They did win it last year as well, so they are the favourites. Oh, that one's gone a little bit too far that way. It is just going to be a single though. And I'm just wondering, when are we going to lose our first wicket? Is it going to be us, or is it going to be our yard at the other end? Because it just seems like at the moment we are just going to keep on ticking over the runs. He might get to his 100 very soon. And then from there we will just keep on building up this lead. The bowlers for this Port Stephens team will be getting very tired. And I am hoping with a performance like this, other than of course the Golden Duck, we want to forget about that. But with a performance like this in the second innings, maybe we will get a call up to another team very soon. Go Thunder for next year, says Gig Cash as well. So yeah, I feel like the Sydney Thunder, this year they just didn't quite seem to have it. Like the bowlers, I don't think they delivered as much as they did last year. And also, yeah, a couple of the batters such as Kawaja and Ferguson, they had that wee patch in the middle how they just couldn't quite find the form. But they are very good players. So I feel like they will be able to come back from that and start getting a lot more runs. Tell you what, that was a little bit close, but we did get back for the two once again. Go Brisbane Heat for next year, says Noah Rogers as well. Right, Kiwi Lad is sitting on 131. I said that we wanted to get to about that 130 to be able to... That's a good shot from Kiwi Lad. Possibly a 2 once again. We are going to go for it. Good running there. I'm pretty sure you can't change club teams, says Kid Cash. So is it the fact that you can only... It must be you can only move up to the next level up, is it? But it is a bit of a shame that like after a couple of years you can't actually decide to go somewhere else if you wanted to. That was an interesting shot from us, just then the backwards cut shot kind of thing. All the spinners are back. Hopefully they have got an aggressive field. No, not quite. I do want to hit another 6, but I don't think I'm willing to risk it because of the fact that 2 of them did fall short. We are just going to hit it out to that man though. That's the wrong man. No. Oh, that would have been out once again. We have almost run him out quite a few times. Should I say. And Get Cash has said yeah as well. Right. What can we do here for Kiwi Lad? Can we get to the 150 before the end of the day? That one was a short ball. It's played very nicely though. But I think it is just going to be the 1 run. No, we are going to try and push for 2 here. And we have managed to get back quite comfortably.
He plays that nicely.
But yeah, at the moment, I am hoping that it is going to be Bbl who is going to be able to get his 100 before the end of the day, and also Kiwi Lad who is going to be able to get to that 150. And then we will be very nicely set up for the next day. That one is through the gap once again. We are just working them around for singles and twos at the moment, and it isn't going too well for the Port Stephens side at home. When is your first Be a Pro video coming out? I have thought about it quite a bit because of the fact that I was hoping to start it a couple of weeks ago, but with all of the real life cricket and also in terms of our other rugby challenge videos that we have been releasing, I'm thinking possibly it will start after the Highlanders career mode, because of the fact that we've actually had it, I've had my player created, Isaac created it for me. I've had it created for probably 1 to 2 months at the moment, but yeah, we just haven't quite found the chance of being able to find the gap that it will be filling in for because of how many videos we have had going up recently. That's close to a run out, but we have once again got there just comfortably. And we have got Forey in the chat as well. He has said hi, welcome to the live stream, mate. Thank you very much for tuning in. At the moment, Kiwi Lad is sitting on 140 runs off 115 balls. Unfortunately, yeah, we did get a golden duck in the first innings, which isn't what you like to see, of course. But, oh no, yes, no, almost there. That was great fielding. That would have been out by maybe about half the pitch there. This bowler is well and truly onto it, and we will have to be very careful going forward now. That's a good shot from Kiwi Lad, though. Worked to kind of that deep point region, and it is going to be at least 3 runs. Oh, are we going to get to 4? No, we have slid over there. Johnny Blaze hasn't been in live stream in ages. He is currently doing work for his dad, who doesn't actually have Wi-Fi. So that is why he hasn't been around for a little while. I think he was going to be working for about 2 weeks with him. I'm not playing that one. A little bit too wide for my liking. And we have got, you didn't friend me in Fortnite, says Forey. That is purely because of the fact that I don't think I've been on Fortnite since that moment, to be fair. But once I do, I will hopefully be able to send you a friend request. I think I still have the screenshot of what your name is as well. So I will be sure to do that when I do go on to, onto Fortnite. It looked like an awkward shot from Kiwi Lad, but it is going to lead to the single once again. So Bbl is only 11 runs away from getting his 100, and we are currently only 6 runs away from getting our 150. We have got Boomfire in the chat from Jackson, and then we have got a V kind of thing from Noah, and then mistake, I was wiping my keyboard. No worries, mate. That is through the gap as well for Kiwi Lad. We are really starting to crank up the runs. And can anyone remember what our high score is? Because at the moment, I actually can't. I'm not sure whether... Did we get the 200 in the end? Or were we only on somewhere around that 170? I'm not too sure. Hopefully you guys can remember. But it will also show us, I assume, at the start of the next day if we are still batting. And by the looks of it, Kiwi Lad isn't going anywhere. 252, says Forey. If that is the case, that is a lot of runs, and I can't even remember that. But that is the 150 for Kiwi Lad. He is doing very well. 13 fours. We're starting to get a little bit of power on our bat. Look at all those red marks. A lot of cherries there, but hopefully we can move on to the 200 now. His Bbl has reached 200 balls, so by the time we are on 200 balls, perhaps we will be sitting on about 250 runs. That one is through the gap once again. Get 9999999. I've got to run 2 there. 99999 runs, please. I will try my best, although I have a feeling they might declare before we get a chance. Get 335 like David Warner. Hopefully they will let us keep on batting and we won't declare. Oh, that's a rough one from the bowler. Well done from the keeper though to stop that one. But we will try and get as close to that 300 as we can. But I have a slight feeling that since we haven't lost a wicket yet, maybe our captain would be looking at that and thinking that we will need quite a bit of time to try and bowl them out. We are going to try and run 2. Hopefully we will get back. Yes, we have once again. So Kiwi Lad is just getting a lot of 2s. He will be very tired, I would think. But he is doing very well, and that is going to be another partnership milestone for us and Bbl. That is 250 runs from 325 balls. And it's just weird to think that the Kiwi Lad actually did go out. Oh, it's a no ball now. That's not what they want. It would be a free hit in T20, but it isn't in Test match cricket. But yeah, it's weird to think of the fact that we did get that golden duck. And now we are going very nicely. What's the most runs someone has scored in an innings? Oh, that is a good question. In general, I'm not actually too sure. But I assume it would be probably... Oh, that's not a good shot. Someone surely have gotten 400. Could they have gotten 400? Don't know. I feel like it would be a good question to look up to see what the highest international score is in a test match or just in general. 401 Brian Lara not out, says Gig Cash. So that, I assume that it would be relatively high, but Brian Lara, of course, very good batsman. He would have been a very hard man to get out. I feel like he's one of those batsmen that once he starts scoring runs, like, you're pretty much just not going to get him out. Oh, Kiwi lad, that is a nice shot there down the ground. We have got Blue Line Matter in the chat as well. Welcome to the live stream, mate. Kiwi lad at the moment is having a very good innings. And he has just hit another boundary. We've even hit a 6 in this situation. No. Runs is the highest I have gotten. Not out for me, says Noah as well. And Noah has put the lol. But yeah, Blue Line Matter. We did get a golden duck in the first innings. But luckily, now we are sitting on 160 runs. That's a nice shot. It is just going to be a single. Does Brian Lara still play? I don't think he does. Oh, that's going to be 2 actually. Oh, that's going to be more than 2. Unfortunately, they didn't need to throw that. And now it is going to be 5 runs for Kiwi lad here. And that just helps us get closer and closer to that 100 or I should say 200 that we are after. But yeah, I don't think he still plays. He definitely doesn't play internationally. But yeah. It is going to be interesting to see. Oh, he played in one of those charity matches, actually, now that I think about it. I think it was the Australian bushfire one. Yeah. That's a risky single there, but we are going to get there comfortably. And we have got, you have 1.12k subs. Yeah, not unfortunately, we had a very good live stream last night, which did lead to us going up quite a few subscribers. So we have got a few new people on the channel as well. Which is pretty awesome, and I think there will be a lot of hype around the KFC Big Bash final that is coming up it is tomorrow already. I felt like it was ages away, not that long ago. Earlier in the week, I just felt like it was going to be a very long wait, but all of a sudden, it is going to be here tomorrow. And we have got, I've just chosen for, I will quickly hit this one down the ground nicely for the single. I've just been chosen for everything for Australia Test matches and T20 debut. So that is very good news for you, Gig Cash, and he does not. That is, of course, Brian Lara still playing. And then I have 50, get me to 200, please, says Noah. 50 subs you got last night. Yeah, I think it was some crazy number like that. And yeah, I am just amazed at how much support some of the videos have been having lately. All that's through the gap once again for the Kiwi lad. He is just going to go for the single though. Our yard is still on 91. So it is going to be interesting to see if he can get to his 100 before the end of the day. But it must be getting very close. A little bit dark in the background. And it is going to be Zayden Love who is going to be bowling. And then we have also got Hi from Arlo. Welcome to the live stream, mate. Kiwi lad is sitting on 170 runs at the moment. Is doing very well, although he might have just run himself out. No, he did just get there once again. Our yard is now on 95, and no, I have rugby videos, guys. Nonetheless, Kiwi lad, oh, he's coming from very wide round the wicket. Have they got a man out deep cover? Yes, they do, unfortunately. I was going to think about going in the air once again like we did a little bit earlier. That could even be 2 because of how well Kiwi lad has hit that one. It's gone past the man at deep cover, and that one has gone for 4 now. And I only need 50 to get to 200 subs, says Noah. If they don't still have the man out deep, do I try and go over the top? Oh, well bowled there. Yes, you are improving, says Arlo. Luckily, I have improved from that first innings because I did go out for a golden duck. Oh, they have almost the same field set as they had when I hit that 6, but unfortunately, all well bowled there. I was quite keen to be able to hit another one. That is the 175 for Kiwi lad there. It is very impressive. Loves playing out through the covers by the looks of it, but also has just worked it all round the ground. And I am very impressed with that wagon wheel. Not many edges either, which is always a good sign. Can Alyar get to his 100? He must be close. He is sitting on 102. Well batted from him off or 225 balls. But now we have got a very great base for possibly moving on to getting 200 for us and maybe 150 for our yard. We are leading by 353 runs as well. So we have got a very impressive lead. And hopefully the captain doesn't decide to declare. Because at this stage, yes, wins are important, but it's also about getting Kiwi Lad as high of a rating as we can, so that he can possibly get selected for a higher up team. That one is through the gap once again. I was thinking about going in the air, but it's not really worth the risk when you can just hit it out through there for 4 once again for Kiwi Lad. I am very impressed with the way he is batting at the moment. His bat face is pretty much entirely red at this point, Kiwi Lad. 180 off 141 balls. He has done it again. I was thinking about powering up for that one as well. But once again, not really worth the risk. We can make their 2 men run out there a little bit. And then we can get the boundary. I've never made 200 runs, but I'm an all-rounder, says Gig Cash. Yeah, that is one of the unfortunate things about being an all-rounder, which I think is why I decided to make Kiwi Lad an opening batsman as well. Because of the fact that normally you can be not out for quite a few. That's a good shot from Kiwi Lad down the ground for possibly 2 here as well. Yes, it is. But yeah, unfortunately your team can fall over a little bit. And then you don't actually get a chance to be able to get all of the runs that you'd like to. So yeah, that is why I make Kiwi Lad an all-rounder, but he does open. And are you going to watch the BBL final set sport reactions? What's your prediction? I am certainly going to be watching the final. I am going to be live streaming it as well. Oh, are we going to be able to get 2 here? Yes, we are. And my prediction, that's a good question. I feel like it's going to be a little bit closer than the last match between the 2 sides, because of the fact that the Perth Scorchers, they probably thought they did quite well to get to the 170, but now they know that they're going to need possibly close to what they got against the Brisbane Heat, against the Sydney Sixers lineup, because they have just been very strong throughout the season, the Sydney Sixers. That is another 2 for Kiwi Lad. And now the team have brought up the 300. We've got 300 runs between me and our yard. The opening partnership, I feel like this is well and truly the highest partnership we have had so far in this career mode. Hopefully it can continue. We are leading by 369 at the moment. I am just going to block that one. It did look like it was going to be a little bit awkward. We have also got It's Lit from Select. Welcome to the live stream, mate. And we have got Ryan. I have to go, but before I do, I will record and upload the video on Saturday, said Ryan as well. So I will see you later, mate. Thank you very much for tuning in. That is not quite where I wanted to hit that ball, but it is still a decent shot from Kiwi Lad. Keeping the ball off the stumps. The last thing we want is to get bowled by a leg spinner or an off spinner, because of the fact that, that is going to be possibly even 2 runs there as well. Are we going to be able to? No, we won't risk that one. We don't want to have a run out now. And I'm a T20 opener in the game, but I am like number 7 in test, says Gig Cash. So hopefully, yeah, I do get selected as the test opener as well. That would be ideal. I want to be able to play in Ashes against England and have the chance of having a very long bat at perhaps Lords or somewhere like that. That would be pretty awesome. Good running, says Arlo. Thank you very much, mate. We are running very well between the wickets, me and our yard. He is getting a lot more tired than me at this stage, though. So he might be going for a few more power hits than myself. Oh, that could be 2. Tell you what, our yard is going to have to run hard once again. And we have made it for the 2. And we have got Ryan. I can't be bothered uploading. It is so hard, says Noah. And I feel like, yeah, if you do love doing it, then it becomes a lot easier. Because the likes of the last 6 months, we've pretty much daily uploaded. And it is only me who does the editing and everything. But because of how much I enjoy doing it, I just find it like the time just flies by in terms of doing it. And we have got, but sucks to be me, said Gig Cash, for, of course, being at the number 7. Maybe you will get promoted up the order, though, if you keep on having good performances. I'm not too sure how it works in Cricket 19 career mode in terms of when you get, like, can you get promoted up the order? I'm not too sure. But hopefully you can, and hopefully you will be able to move up the order very soon. What's favourite Super Rugby team, says Forry. And I feel like every time I struggle to answer this question purely because I quite enjoy watching all of them. Like, I just love Super Rugby Aotearoa last year. And I feel like if I had to pick one, I normally go the Hurricanes purely because I do quite enjoy the yellow kit. But the closest teams to me are the Crusaders and the Highlanders. So I feel like I should probably be supporting one of those. That wasn't the best shot there. Unfortunately, mistimed a little bit. Still almost going to be 2, though. It's going to be a little bit tight for Elyard. But he has made it. Very good running once again. I wonder what I'm going to be... I'm going to be like in my T20 international debut. So good cash. If you just play the same cricket you have been, mate, I'm sure you will be fine. I accidentally shuffled a little bit there, which isn't actually what I wanted to do. But we have still managed to hit the singles. The Crusaders are closer to you. I don't know. I feel like between Dunedin and Christchurch, I don't know. It might be very close, but 200 for Kiwi Lad. I didn't even realise how close we were, but that is going to be the 200. Hopefully we can work towards our high score, which someone said was 252. And I think that was not out as well. So it is going to be hard to get there, but hopefully we can. And we've actually lost a wicket very recently. Sykes is now at the crease, so it will be interesting to see. Oh, tell you what, that was a good ball. Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see when we are going to be having another wicket, or perhaps even declaring at this stage. He is bowling a very good angle there, but that is a good shot from Kiwi Lad, and once again he is going to get 2 here. Thanks for the warning, Noah, as well. Oh, yes, we have managed to get there. It shows that Elyard is tighter than you. Yeah, I feel like it is because maybe he has been doing a few more powered up shots and stuff like that, whereas I have been quite conservative with the way that I have batted throughout this innings. I've only done a few powered up shots. I think that is why I haven't lost too much of my stamina. And we have also got, has there ever been a 200 in ODI? I believe there have been quite a few 200s in ODI, if I'm not wrong. That is going to be another 2 for the Kiwi Lad. That is very nicely done, and boomfa from Jackson. But yeah, I might have to, or if one of you guys do have the time, do you want to look up to see what the highest ODI score for a single person in international cricket is? Because I feel like, yeah, it would be upwards of 250 perhaps for one person. Although, would it, of course, the highest ODI score, I think, is 500 and something. And it was against Afghanistan, I think, with Ireland, who was able to get it maybe. That could all be just completely wrong, though. But I think it was something like that. We have managed to keep the strike, and that is the 200. It is such a nice, colourful wheel there for the Kiwi Lad. I'm liking the little bit of orange we're seeing as well for that one down the ground, and also the one out to the side for the overthrows. I'm going to try and do a rugby or cricket video in the weekend and upload it. And if I upload it, will you watch it? I will try to, if I do have time. Like I've said in the past, I don't actually get a chance to watch pretty much any YouTube at all, purely because I am just flat out always editing like the newest videos, because hopefully that will change a little bit later on. But once Super Rugby Aotearoa starts back up, I will probably have about 5 minutes free each day. But I will try my best to see any videos that you guys do have. Tell you what, that edge of Kiwi Lad's bat is looking a little bit rough there. Had a lot of red marks on it. And we have got Me Lazy said, good catch. That is, of course, for the looking it up. Kiwi Lad with the ball across him. He has played it through the gap once again. And that could be another 2 for Kiwi Lad. And it was Sharma with 268. Rohit Sharma. And I thought it would be relatively high. Of course, yeah, he is a very good batsman. 268, was that out, Arlo, or was he not out in that situation? I assume it was out, but do let me know. But at the moment, is Kiwi Lad ever going to go out? He is looking like he is just going to be tapping it round all over the place. Hopefully that will be able to continue. I will see, says Arlo. Okay, sweet as. Thank you very much. Oh, tell you what, they're going defensive here. And they weren't able to get the wicket of Sykes. They don't look like they're willing to go as defensive to me, because they know that I will hopefully be able to just keep on working them round. Be able to keep on working them round. I didn't quite use all the words there. We're going to be able to not run 2 there, because that would have been a little bit too tight for my liking, I think. And they were able to hit the stump. So I think Sykes would have been on his bike there, which isn't what we want. But we've almost got a lead of 400 in this match. And after the golden duck for Kiwi Lad, I didn't think it was going to be happening. But he has just stuck it out. 210 off 165 at the moment. I feel like no matter what the format I feel like you'd be pretty happy with that many runs. Might be a little bit slow for T20 though. We will see what happens though. That one is very short, but we are going to work it to leg to the one man out there. It is just going to be the single for Kiwi Lad once again. I'm going to ask for an Xbox for my birthday, which is on 8th of August. And I'm saving up for Rugby Challenge 4. So hopefully you will be able to get that. And then you will be able to play as the... I know the first match you will play more than likely will be the Crusaders versus someone Moan Noah. Would it be... Do let me know in the chat. But my guess for the match that you would play as the Crusaders first, that was a good short ball. And it is almost going to lead to the run out. No, we have managed to get through there. I feel like it would be not All Blacks, sorry. It would be Crusaders versus Highlanders perhaps for that first match at Orange Theory Stadium. Do let me know. It doesn't say I am being a bit lazy though, says Arlo. No worries, mate. You have done more research than I have at this stage. So I do appreciate that a lot. That's a very short ball. Yes, Crusaders versus Highlanders. See, I feel like I know you guys, some of you pretty well. Mine is the 8th of August as well. 2 people with the same birthday. That is pretty awesome. What are the odds of that? We've got 9 people watching at the moment. 2 of them share a birthday. And that is, of course, the 8th of August. And what day did Rugby Challenge come out? I think Rugby Challenge came out last year, maybe around the 30th of July, if I'm not wrong. Somewhere around that kind of time. Or maybe it was the 30th of August. That's it. Our highest score. They are showing it now because it is a new day. And it is actually our high score now. Kiwi Lad had a high score of 204 not out. And we are now sitting on 213 not out. So hopefully we can stay not out throughout this day as well. For as long as we bat. Like I said, the match result, yes, it would be nice to win. But at this stage, we do just want to prove our point. We want to get as much of a rating as we can, and we want to get Kiwi Lad signed to one of those bigger teams. I feel like we want to be signed to one of those bigger teams maybe by the end of next episode, if not this episode. So hopefully we will be able to get that done. Well bowled there though. Boomfuzz says Jackson as well. We have of course got our new high score. I'm very happy about that, and the 214 runs has just flown by, and at this stage we've actually been going for an hour and 7 minutes. So like I said a little bit earlier, this match might be the only one of this live stream, and at the moment it is looking a little bit likely, definitely, if the Kiwi Lad keeps on batting like he is now and our team doesn't declare. And also, if we get a bowl, we might even be able to take 1 or 2 wickets. But I feel like at this stage, unless something crazy happens, I'd like to think Kiwi Lad has got man of the match at this stage. And the question is, can he move on to getting 250? It would be extremely hard for us to chase that down in terms of getting a new high score. If that was to happen, that was a great throw. Almost able to do it. And I have softball in the morning, says Noah. Hopefully you will be able to hit. I believe softball, you do still hit home runs, don't you? It's a little bit the same as baseball. So hopefully you will be able to hit a few home runs. And we have also got Arlo Ryan. I was born at my house, says Arlo. So that is a very interesting fact as well. I was born at a hospital, I believe, if I'm not wrong. Or is that going to be 2? Yes, it is. Good running here from Canberra once again. And Sykes gets there comfortably. I'm number 5, not opening T20 International, says Good Cash. So they unfortunately got rid of you as an opener, which I feel like that is rather harsh. But hopefully you will be able to work back up to being an opener very soon. I'm not playing that ball. That has got to be a wide, surely. No, it is a dot ball. 218 at the moment for Kiwi Lad. They want Sykes on strike by the looks of it. But he is going at a decent rate as well. 27 off 43. That was well bowled, and that's going to be possibly 2 once again for Kiwi Lad. I mishit it, and because of it, we are going to get a comfortable 2 from it. My cricket is next week, says Arlo, so hopefully you will be able to get the win there as well. Someone else had a match that was for a playoff. I believe it was Tyson, if I'm not wrong, had a match. Oh, that wasn't where that ball was going that I thought it was. The last game for 2020, I got hit in the eye with by a hard softball ball. Said no, that would have been very unfortunate. Hopefully, you didn't get too bad of a black eye or anything from that. That is a good shot from Kiwi Lad into the gap once again. That's going to be another 2. And at the moment, we are just finding every gap on the field. Boom fast, says Jackson. Yes, indeed. That is the 50 partnership between me and Sykes. And he is normally the one that we do get a reasonable partnership with. Or chasing the wide one a little bit there was Kiwi Lad, but we are going to get more runs from it. Possibly only the 2, but that is alright. We have got more cake in the chat as well. As said, hi, welcome to the live stream, mate. Kiwi lad at the moment is sitting on a huge amount of runs. 224 of them not out at this stage, and he had to be after only getting a golden duck in the first innings. And I'm liking this field because of the fact that maybe it opens up an opportunity to go for the 6 over the top here. Or not to that ball, though. That was a very well bowled one. And we have got... it was by a boy in my class who was playing for another team, says Noah. And we have also got, I'm playing cricket at the end of the year, says Gig Cash. So hopefully you will go all right there. And 3 for 57, I'm in. And then I will quickly read the rest of it very soon. We are going to work that to leg. And that's going to be another 2 at least for the Kiwi lad. If not 3 by the looks of it. We are going to try and risk it for 1 more run. And we are going to get back once again comfortably. And we have also got... my funny debut. No, you didn't get a golden duck, did you, Gig Cash? Please tell me that that is a joke. I really hope you haven't. I'm on the bus, says more cake as well. So welcome to the live stream. While you are coming home from school, I assume that is. Maybe? I'm not too sure. Oh, that wasn't the best shot there from Kiwi lad, but it is going to lead to just the 1 run. We aren't going to try and push for 2 there. Are you the captain? Can you declare the match innings, says Jackson. Unfortunately, I'm not actually the captain, so I don't have any say in terms of that. So at the moment, we just keep batting until our captain says, oh, it's a new ball. Interesting stuff. We've finally batted 80 overs. I don't think I've ever been here for the new ball. So it will be interesting to see how this goes against the Kiwi lad who is sitting on 229. That was a poor shot, unfortunately. We have also got, I did see Gig Cash, and now a no ball for bowled. See Gig Cash. That is very unfortunate about the golden duck result for you. But hopefully you will be able to get more runs in the future. That hasn't gone in the gap, unfortunately, for Kiwi lad. And it's interesting that they are bowling a right arm medium with the new ball. I would have thought you would put one of your paces in. And I will quickly read all of the chat in a short moment once we have a little bit of a break. I am going to run a single here for the Kiwi lad. And we have got from school, says more cake. I just finished school at 3 p.m, says James Gordon. See, I've tried a little bit of a later live stream today, and that is purely because I knew that some of you guys would possibly still have school. So I wanted to make sure that you would be able to watch it live rather than on replay. So you guys did have the chance to chat away as well. That's a good ball there. That one almost went past that man, but not quite able to. And we have actually lost another wicket, and it is now Debnath. That is a new name that we haven't seen before, I don't think. That is a pull shot for the Kiwi lad for just another single. And he is ticking over very nicely at this stage. And we will also read all the rest of the chat. I used to play rugby in 2016, 15, 14, and I played my first season in 2013, or made my debut professionally, players would say, said Noah as well. And then we have got, I have a day off on Monday, says James Gordon. So I think, by the looks of it, a lot of you guys do have the day off, so I will look at doing a live stream on Monday if we aren't doing some sort of filming for the Kiwi lads, depending on what George is up to as well. So is there a live stream on Sunday, says James Gordon. At this stage, tell you what, that bet is very red for the Kiwi lad. But at this stage, I am going to be doing the Bbl live stream tomorrow night for the Perth Scorchers versus the Sydney Sixers. And then on Sunday, it will probably be a Super Rugby Aotearoa video. And possibly the same on Monday, alongside maybe a live stream, maybe on each day if we are lucky. It just depends on internet and also how much free time I do end up with. But at the moment, Kiwi lad is sitting on 239 runs, which is very impressive. And he is still going here. They keep putting it where he wants to hit it. Kiwi lad, he is going to get the 3 here possibly. And it is actually Brooks at the crease as well. So unfortunately, our team is starting to fall over. But Kiwi lad at the moment is holding it together. And we have also got, I'm actually sick, so I didn't go to school today. Bit sick now though, not as bad as this morning. Hopefully you do feel a little bit better, Arlo. But yeah, hopefully you will be back at school on Tuesday perhaps if you do feel better as well. Or that's not through a gap. I'm going to turn us around there. And now we can run because of the fact that they have, oh no, they've thrown it for 4. That wasn't what I expected there by running there. Why are the BBL live streams so late? Unfortunately, it is because of the fact that the games are so late. The final starts at 9:40 p.m. unfortunately, so that is why. The earlier final games were also 9:15, so it is quite late for us in New Zealand. So that is why I understand if some of you guys aren't going to be able to watch. Kiwi Lad is going to try and get the 2. He might have to run a little bit hard though. We have made it nicely. But Brooks at the moment is on 0 off 6. Kiwi Lad sitting on 248. And I will quickly have a look at the chat in a short moment. We have hit that one as well. Is that one going to be a 2? I don't think it would be, but we are going to try and push hard and hopefully be able to get there. Yes, we have. And now I am going to hold up the bat. 250 for the Kiwi Lad of 195 balls. It is our new high score by currently 46 runs. And I'm hoping to keep on going from here. Possibly get that 300 that we were speaking of a little bit earlier. Decent shot there from Kiwi Lad. Is it going to be 2 this time? I think it's going to be close, but we are going to once again run it because we are still feeling quite fresh in this matchup. I'm waiting for the captain to declare, but it doesn't look like he's going to. I thought maybe he was waiting for me to get my 250, but now it seems like he is allowing me to try and get my 300, which I mean I do appreciate quite a lot because of the fact that we are very close to being selected for another team. So hopefully we will get that very soon. We have also got Forey. I'm playing Rugby Challenge 4 unless you want me to play Cricket 19. It is up to you, mate. Whichever one you feel like you will have a better run at. If you are playing Rugby Challenge 4, do let me know what matches you're doing as well. Oh, that was a slow ball. 104 Ks. We've really taken the steam out of this bowling lineup. Look at all those colours for the Kiwi Lad. 256 of 198. Our best score that we have had up to this day. And we did get a golden duck in the first innings as well, which just shows how different this second innings has been. I go to bed at 9 p.m. said Noah, and also Gitcash said I did Bbl said Gitcash. I'm not too sure what that is. But yeah, see, so because of the fact that the games are so late, I do understand that not everyone is going to be able to watch them. And that is alright, I'll be back. I'm just getting dressed, says James Gordon. No worries, mate. When is it? I forgot. Too lazy to see. The Big Bash final is going to be tomorrow at 9:40 p.m. and it is between the Scorchers and the Sixers. It is the man who has gotten us out before now, Trundle, who is going to be bowling to us. Oh, I did terrible. Okay, that makes more sense. But hopefully, that's one of those things. It could have just been the debut jitters, perhaps, that they say so many people end up getting. So don't worry about it too much, Good Cash. You will get another chance, and hopefully you will be able to get a big score. And Jackson has said your bat is so red, lol. It is indeed. I can see it from here as well. The edges are completely red at this stage. We have just been hitting the ball all around the park off all sides of our bat by the looks of it as well. There we go. Very nicely done, Super Rugby. Hurricanes versus Chiefs. That would be a good match to watch. And we have also got my brother was your 300th subscriber, says Arlo. I do appreciate every single one of you guys who have stuck with us from the start pretty much, because of the fact that we have only been going for around 6 months, maybe 7 months at this stage. We have already had so much support on the channel, and it is very much appreciated. And didn't get a bat in second and have one over, said Good Cash. So hopefully, yeah, that is a little bit rough. But hopefully in the next match we'll get a little bit of a better chance. Trundle now is bowling to us once again. He is a good bowler, Trundle. He was able to get us out in a very early match of this career mode. 10k, here you come. Tell you what, I mean, I feel like 10k is still maybe a few years away. But if we were somehow able to get it like before then I would just be quite amazed. And I mean, we did think that we were only going to get to the 1,000 and maybe 2022. So maybe, you know, maybe we will be able to get there. At the moment, we are sitting on 265 runs for the Kiwi Lad. I will read all of the chat in a short moment. That's a good ball. I had to just block it there. Why have you started cricket streams even though I like them, says Arlo? It is just because of the fact that, I mean, I'm watching those games as well. And it was just one of those ones that I did a little tester one. How I was just watching one of the Big Bash games, or I also did a couple of the New Zealand versus Pakistan. That is a no ball straight away from this bowler. 140k, so a little bit quicker than the others. But yeah, I was just watching the games as well, so I decided why not do a few of the live streams. And I was planning on playing Cricket 19 at some stage on the channel. And I'm not sure whether I had started by then or whether it was a little bit after, but it was, yeah, it was one of those ones that I decided it would be a good idea to see if you guys would enjoy them. And then we have also got Jackson, can you just get yourself out when you hit 300? That is a good question. I will wait and see what's happening. I feel like the players at the other end will fall over when we do get a little bit closer. Oh, I got out now. So that is alright. That is the end of the Kiwi lads innings. 267, I believe we were able to get. 266. Look at that red bat there for Kiwi lad. Redder than the helmet almost. But 266 off 208 balls. And that is the end of the Kiwi lad, sadly. And yeah, they weren't going very well, the rest of us. Hopefully I do get a bowl. Yes, I am going to have a bowl for the Kiwi lad. RIP says good cash. Yeah, wasn't how I saw it going, unfortunately. As soon as we mentioned the 300, he just fell over, unfortunately. Right, we do want to get a couple wickets here with our leg spin, though. It would be very nice to be able to add a couple wickets to our match. Oh, and tell you what, get that one, Kiwi lad. No, he wouldn't quite get it, but luckily it is going to be just a thing, just a dot ball. Redder than the helmet, lol, says Jackson. Yeah, it was, tell you what, it was very close to it. But I mean, that is what a bat that's had 266 runs scored off, it looks like, I guess. Right, I flat is the bowl or the batter. So hopefully I am going to be able to get him out. Oh, gave him a bit of whip. We'll have a little bit of a shout just to let him know we're here. But we weren't quite able to get that, unfortunately. Right, can we get the ball in the right place? That one is a little bit straighter work to leg, but it is once again going to be a dot ball. We won though, said Good Cash, so I guess at the end of the day that is slightly what does matter, but hopefully you will have a better performance in the next one. That was a little bit too far to leg, but once again it is a dot ball. I'm not sure how many overs we have left, but the target is 266 for them. We are currently sitting 2:18 PM on the final day. So I believe we have still got quite a few overs of cricket to go. So hopefully we will be able to bowl them out. It was the one that went the wrong way, and that is going to be a single off the last ball. Give me ideas for my video I am going to record in the weekend. What do you want to make the video on, Noah? Because I feel like if it is a video that you will, like, you quite enjoy doing, such as one about rugby, then it will be a lot easier for it to kind of like flow a bit better. Oh, that one is a little bit too straight from Kiwi lad, unfortunately. Letting him have a single there. We have got them 2 down at the moment. I'm hoping they will show us how many overs are left at some stage. But I'm not too sure. Right, we are going to try and bowl a googly once again. He was able to hit the last one, but he didn't want to hit that one. Can we get flat out rugby or cricket, says Noah. I mean, you could, depending on... So you've said you don't have Rugby Challenge 4, so maybe you could talk about third games of charm, said Good Cash as well. I guess you could just talk about the Crusaders squad, perhaps what you think of it. Oh, that's an interesting shot. Catch it. No, just fell short. Yeah, something to do with the Crusaders, perhaps, before the Super Rugby Aotearoa season starts. Can we get a wicket? Oh, he's hit it high, but it is going to be 4. He has taken the lifeline that we gave him, and he is going to be able to get 4 runs because of it. Tell you what, that was very close to a wicket there. He did actually try and go for a bit of a scoop shot. Oh, he is back to blocking now, though. James Gordon is back as well. Welcome back, mate. We did go out for 266 runs, and now we do have to try and get these fellas out before the end of the day. I'm not sure how... Overs remaining 54. Okay, so that means that we will be having a total of 73 overs for them batting, and if they are able to bat out those 73 overs, they will be able to draw this match, which of course isn't what we are after. We want to get the win for our side. We will just have to wait and see what we can do. Oh, well bowled once again. I feel like we need another man round the bat because of the fact that in a way runs aren't that important. Like, we can leak a few perhaps, but we just want to make sure that we are going to be able to get them out. So that is why I am bringing in another bat pad. Do you guys call McDonald's Maccas? We normally do say Macca's, I think, but we sometimes say McDonald's as well, but we love to shorten things, I think is the case. I might do all the squads from Super Rugby Aotearoa and Super Rugby AU, and give them a little review perhaps. Right, we are going to move our inner fielders in a little bit more. We're going to get them all to take a couple steps in, just so that they start to feel a little bit of the pressure here. I-flat might be willing to take us on over the top here. Not off the edge, and it's the wicket. And that is exactly what Kiwi Lab was after. He has got the wicket that we were going to be trying to get. I-flat is now going to be coming off the field. We will have a look. They're just going to block the whole time, lol, says Jackson. Yeah, unfortunately for them, though, that extra pressure of that man going in did make him lose his wicket there. And Ian Flat is on his way 3 for 69 now. We do it more, said Gig Cash. Yeah, I feel like New Zealand and Australia, we love to shorten words.
It is now out in the middle.
And stuff like that. Oh, good ball there. Almost well fielded. But it is going to be a dot ball. Hamish eating Macca's 24/7. I wish in a way, but also the fact that it is half an hour away. The nearest McDonald's means that I can't actually, can't really spend all my time there because of the fact of going there and back is straight away an hour. And I don't really have too many hours spare in total. I am normally flat out doing the editing. Is that a good ball? That would have been worth an LBW shout. We've got 4 men on our team with a helmet on. The inner fielders are up. We have got Fourier said bye. See you later, mate. In Australia 1 or 2 years back, we call McDonald's when my mum was in Oz. NZ said James Gordon. So yeah, I feel like it's just one of those things that if you've grown up round calling it McDonald's, you call it McDonald's, and if you've grown up round calling it Macca's, then that is what you call it. It's like how people call KFC K-Fry, although not very... Oh, no, it wasn't off the bat there. Yeah, they call it K-Fry sometimes for KFC. Oh, interesting shot choice there from McMason, and if we can get McMason out, I think this innings could almost be over for them. But he has done a very nice shot to the leg side. That looks like it's going to be at least 2 runs if I'm not wrong. Very well played there. And we have got, I got my cat called Crusader last Friday. She is a girl and she is grey. I wish she was black and red, says Noah. Yeah, I haven't seen too many cats that are coloured black and red unless they have been painted. But nonetheless, of course, Crusader. And I think you have another cat, don't you, Noah? What is the other one called? So they are going to have 63 overs. So we've got 40 more overs to get these fellas out. I might try and give him some width here. Oh, he didn't really want it too much. That's the thing. If he can hit those ones, they are free runs. I'm going to go for flight. I am going to be bowling it with an effort ball outside the off stump. He doesn't want it. Okay. Right, we are onto something here now. We are going to see what we can do with this information that we have just seen. Give him another wide one. He did chase it this time. Almost found the edge. I have 3 others called Bob, Bubbles, and George. Okay. I assume that the George one isn't named after Kiwi lad George, of course. I assume you've had that cat for a little bit longer than that. But hopefully, can we get this wicket of McMason? We have been setting him up nicely. You know, he did hit it through the gap. So he is going to be rewarded with a few runs. But it is a risky shot to play. First T20 international wicket. Good stuff, mate. Hopefully you can get a couple more as well. Were you a spinner or a pace bowler? I think you were a pace bowler, if I'm not wrong from memory. But do let me know. All well bowled, Kiwi lad. Get that one. Yes, loving it. Hey, that's the Macca's slogan. No, he is 4 or 3, and we have had him for 3 years. Right, we've been taken out of the bowling attack. No, we haven't. We are going to keep on getting to bowl. They feel that Kiwi lad might have the best chance of being able to get these guys out. Definitely McMason. We are going to see what his weaknesses is, and that is the drive. So we are going to be trying to get him driving. We want it to be just a little bit straight enough. There we go, off the foot, and that is the wicket, and that is McMason gone. We changed the angle. He couldn't handle it. Spin a real life pace in game, says Gig Cash. And Kiwi lad has got 2. Other than the Golden Duck in the first innings, he can do no wrong in the second. He has got 2 wickets, and he has also hit that 266. And now McMason is on his way, and we are getting very close to the tail end now. And we have got Noah Rogers in the chat, as said yay as well. Hopefully we can get 1 or 2 more wickets in this match. Oh, well bowled. Imagine if we can somehow get possibly a 5-for. Oh, and with things like that, that was a little bit close. What? Oh, that's actually out. What? I didn't think that was anywhere close. Is that LBW? It is. Mason Daly gone off 2 balls. We got to review, or they should have reviewed it, but there aren't reviews in this game mode. James Gordon, the Kiwi lads versus the Rugby Guru. Right, what happens here? Oh, this is a terrible call from the umpire. It is missing the stumps, but he has given it out. We will thank him later. And we have got Harry back in the chat as well. Hi, I'm back. Welcome back to the stream, Harry. We are playing our career mode. Our first innings, we did get a golden duck, but then we followed it up with getting a total of 266 in the second innings. And now we have got 3 wickets already for Kiwi Lad. James Gordon, Kiwi Lads, times the Rugby Guru, is it? I'm not too sure. And then we have also got... oh! No, not quite. And we have got, see what all of their weaknesses are and bowl that way. Right, his weakest skill is the hook/pull. And I feel like to have him hooking and pulling off a leg spinner means we would be bowling rather short. Oh, that went for shout as well almost, but I think it's sliding down leg. And at the moment, the Kiwi lad is absolutely loving his bowling. He is on fire in this match. That's at his leg as well. We'll shout that one as well. Why not? Just in case. But it is not out. Good over there from Kiwi lad. Sitting on 3 wickets now. Give him another one. Yes, they have. And they need to bat 63 overs to be able to stay in this match here. Or to have it as a draw. Port Stevens, that was well bowled. That was close to an LB as well. And we have got, how many views does your channel have? I'm not actually too sure in total how many it's on. I kind of lost track after it reached, I think it was 50,000. That was the goal for 2020. And after we went past that, I haven't actually been paying too much attention. Overall, James Gordon, it means Kiwi Lads and the Rugby Guru. We are actually hopefully planning another video together very soon. We have done a Rugby Challenge Bingo, which was a series that I started recently. So maybe we will be doing a second episode of that. We have got George in the chat. Hi, how are you, Hamish? That is, of course, George of the Kiwi Lads, ladies and gentlemen. He is in the chat. Hope you are well, George. I am going all right. We have actually had a pretty successful match overall. All well bowled. Is that a wicket? No, not quite. The Kiwi lad is well and truly interested in this one. We are going to try a slider and see how he likes it. Oh, well bowled off the foot. No, it must have bounced. We have got, Noah Rogers has said, I have got 17,000 views altogether. And he has put hi, George, as well. Welcome to the live stream, George. Right. We are going to field 1 ball in close here. It is down leg. Do we have to get that? I think we almost know. We won't chase that one. Hopefully, if we don't run around too much, we will get another over after this one. Because I have a feeling at this stage, Kiwi lad might be able to have a decent chance of getting another wicket here. We are going to bowl to Marshall. We're going to bowl quite straight here. And we have got, is that the real Kiwi lad, George? It is indeed. It is his personal account. Oh, well bowled. That's going to be worth a shout, doesn't it?
That's got to be close.
Oh, it's close, but not quite close enough. We have been shouting our heads off lately. This was the googly as well. Or the wrong'un. The pitch is in line. Oh, impact in line. And that one's actually closer than the one he gave out, to be fair. So that is rather unfortunate that we weren't quite able to get another wicket. He's worked that one to leg nicely, but it is straight to the fielder, who we have got up a little bit closer as well. We are going to go wide of the crease now. See if he wants to try and work us to leg. We're going to give it a big old spin one. Wicket. And we have got him once again. And that is a 4 for Kiwi lad. So he is looking like getting a 5 for at this stage if we can get 1 more wicket. And James Gordon has put hello as well. And Noah, what type of videos do you post, says Jackson. But this ball from the Kiwi lad here, it was looking like it was going to be going down leg, but in the end, Aidan Marshall on his way once again. We need 1 more wicket here for the Kiwi lads. Please tell me they aren't going to end it in my spell at the moment. We are 4 for 12 of 7.3. Oh, and that one is a good shot there, and that's almost going to be worth 2, is it? No, just the 1. Well played by Donaldson. But we are only needing 4 more wickets here. And at the moment, we are leading by about 450 runs. Random, I have a few rugby videos. And then we have also got I'm playing touchless here. Hopefully you go all right at it, mate, as well. Right. How can we get Lindsay out here? We want our fifer. That is not quite how we're going to be able to. That was a good shot from Lindsay. I will check what his weakness is. And it is the hook and pull in the drive. So that is why he was interested in that one. We are going to try our googly straight again. We are going to get that one and throw it straight back at him. Can we have one more over, please, Captain? I would absolutely love to have one more chance at getting the wicket. And I think George said hi and then left. Because he is nowhere to be seen now, unfortunately. Oh, please give me another over. No, no, no. Oh, okay. The match is going to be over. And I thought for a second they only needed to bat another 10 overs or so to be able to draw this match. I thought that they weren't going to be bowling me. In the end, Kiwi Lad 4 for 13 off his bowling. 266 off 208 with the bat. Golden duck in the first innings. He came back beautifully though. And the Kiwi Lad, he was looking pretty sharp in that second innings and did deserve that player of the match. And now I am wondering to see, wondering to see what rating we are. And George is here. I don't understand. That is all right, George. But hopefully, I'm doing silent. Oh, you're in the tractor. George is currently working and also watching the Kiwi Lads channel. But on, cheers. Yeah. Hopefully you will be able to get all of your silage done, George. And nonetheless, I think at an hour and 36, that was just one match. But I think we are getting close to the end of this lineup. Or at the end of this live stream, should I say. But we have leveled up, hopefully more than once. Did we just level up once? Good. Said Gig Cash as well, because he did win his match. Did we only level up once in that situation? Yes, we did, but we have got 3 ability points. So now it is the big situation. What do we upgrade? In terms of, do we upgrade our bowling or our batting? I feel like our bowling is decent at the moment. I'm watching this and watching Shortland Street as well, says Noah. What are we going to upgrade? Do we upgrade our cut shot? No, I feel like we want to upgrade our footwork. We're going to go like that, which means that we are going to be up to that stage. And then for now, I am going to leave 1 point spare because I'm not too sure what I want to be able to do. Oh, okay, this is interesting. Unlock some tiers, said Gig Cash as well. I think I'm the second fastest or the third fastest in his team for Touch Rugby. Don't forget to subscribe my channel after this, Hamish. I will not know. Scouts from teams in them, or I will not forget, should I say. That sounded like I said I will not subscribe. Scouts from the teams in the Marsh Sheffield Shield are starting to come and watch you play. Continue your current form, and I'm sure we will have selectors knocking on my door soon. That is what we love to see, indeed. Right, so if we go over here, we have still got 1 skill point available, and unlock some tiers is what Gig Cash said. So we'll unlock that one. We will unlock defending as well, and we will unlock the drive. We'll unlock another footwork, another attacking, another control, and another defending. We will go with that. And maybe a cut shot as well. Press Y to unlock. Dear said, Gig Cash as well. And for the bowling, we have got 5. So we will increase the option of a leg break. We will go for accuracy, turn 2 for turn. Because I am keen to get a bit more of that. And that will be about all that we have got. And we've got 3 fielding ones, but we don't really do any fielding so far. So that is why I haven't unlocked them. I want a peanut slab and an energy drink, says George. Yeah, I feel like that would be ideal on a tractor in this situation. But maybe next time you come into town, George, we could hook you up with a peanut slab and an energy drink. And maybe a can of Coke if you're lucky. But nonetheless, we are sitting on 29 overall. I am keen to see what our selection status is for these other competitions. Selection status, we are a fair way off. We are a fair way off for that as well, and a long way off. So we are getting there, even though that makes it sound like we are miles away. Hopefully, after a few more matches, we will get a chance. And England is playing right now. I think they are indeed for the test match in India between the two sides. I think it started at 5:30 if I'm not wrong, and Gig Cash has said ooh peanut. Although it is a peanut slab, is just the peanuts covered in a whole heap of dark chocolate or just normal chocolate. So I think that is why George is rather keen on them. I think he will agree with that. But nonetheless, we will just quickly skip. So our next match would be a 50 over one. And we have actually got a runaway success achievement score, 5 centuries with a single player in career mode without simulating. So we have done extremely well there. OMG, I took the best wicket ever. He has said as well, get cash. So let me know how that one happened. But I think before we end this live stream, we are going to have 1 or 2 goes at the batting game. You're looking well. How's the family? Said George. Yeah, nah, family is good, George. How are yours? But yeah, I feel like we need to, hopefully, we have had it said earlier on, George, that people would quite like to see you on a live stream on Monday. So what are your plans for the long weekend? Almost rolling on the floor and takes the court and bowled. See, good cash, so that is very impressive. And you do see quite a few interesting caught and bowls in this game, in terms of the bowler going one way and completely diving the other and being able to get there. We are going to try the batting game. We have got a new high score. I have to go at 7:30 PM, says Noah. No worries, mate. I think the live stream will almost be over at that stage. We will wait and see to see if we will be doing a Rugby Challenge 4 live stream later on tonight or not. But, we will have to wait and see there. We have got Noah Rogers as well, has put, at George Meyer, you are funny. So George will very much appreciate that as well. Right, we are getting close to our batting game because our high score on the batting game is actually 400 and something. Wasn't like that, said good cash. Almost rolling on the floor and takes the court and bowled. And wasn't like that. How was he? It was really good, said good cash. You might have to, are you on Xbox or PS4, good cash? Do let me know, because if you are on Xbox One, I think if you save the clip, you would be able to send it. Oh no, that's gone nowhere. And that is the end of round 1 of the batting game, unfortunately. But luckily we will do a couple more rounds just in case. But yeah, you can send clips over Xbox, I believe. That's come off the edge. Tell you what, this is a shocking start to our batting game, that is for sure. Dream matches tomorrow or Sunday, please, or later at about 8 PM, said Noah. See, tomorrow, 8 PM, we will almost be getting ready for the... Oh, I've missed the ball again. We will be getting ready for the Big Bash final. So that might not be tomorrow, but maybe Sunday perhaps. Oh, that's a good shot. CSMM said, Jackson, I'm not too sure what that stands for. Gigcash said Xbox. Did you save the clip, Gigcash? Do let me know. Because if you did, then you might be able to send it to me on Xbox. I've actually had a few of you guys sending me clips to my Xbox account. I meant 8 PM tonight rather than tomorrow. Yeah, maybe. We will see how we're going. I think I will have to possibly look at having some tea first. Can you do a 7s only rugby live stream tonight, said Jackson. I don't think we'll quite do 7s yet, because if me and George are going to be filming on perhaps Monday, then we might look at playing our first impressions, or George's first impressions of 7s first, and then we will have a chance to look at doing a few more 7s gameplays alongside that, because I feel like at the moment I don't really have the hang of the 7s co-op, and I feel, oh, that's gone nowhere. And I feel like maybe playing it single player would be quite different to 7s multiplayer. But as soon as we do get... I'm having an absolute shocker. Lucky I was able to get 266 with the bat, in the match, because I haven't been able to hit pretty much anything throughout this one that has gone into the multiplier, though. Can we at least get 100 on the batting game to finish this one off? That one has gone for 4, right, straight down the ground. That is normally not the best place to be hitting the ball, because of the fact that if it jags either way off the seam, you can be in a bit of trouble. That one was just a short ball, and unfortunately that's the end of another multiplier. I'm not sure why he went on the front foot there. But hopefully we can get to that 100. But today is just not our day with the batting game by the looks of it. That one is not going anywhere either. I feel like this might not have been a good idea. I possibly should have tried the bowling game or something. I feel like Bruce Lee, Chip Chop Pow, like movie, says James Gordon as well. Is that for the... How come, James? I feel like I've missed the ball again. I feel like I've missed a message somewhere along the lines there. And 1 for 9 says Gig Cash. I feel like that's about what I am at the moment. And that is probably 1 run, 9 wickets down because I keep on missing the ball, unfortunately, in this batting game. I'm just singing, said James got it alrighty. I feel like I am very sorry, guys. I can't quite hit the ball at the moment in this one. Oh, that's a good shot, though. That's gone for 6 all of a sudden. Do you watch 2 Cents Rugby? I try to occasionally, but like I said a little bit earlier, I haven't actually had the chance to watch pretty much any YouTube over the past since starting uploading on the channel. I know I got off the game, and now I can't send the clip, said Gig Cash. Okay, no worries, mate. It is alright. Oh, he's bowling a lot of slower balls, this bowler, at the moment. But yeah, I haven't actually, like, the likes of Netflix. I've got a Netflix subscription, but I haven't actually had a chance to watch any Netflix, like, in the last few months. Oh, that's a good shot. That's going to be a 6 once again, but we don't have a multiplayer yet. He's a great rugby guy. Said no, I believe from the videos I've seen, he is very knowledgeable of the game of rugby. I think he is. Yeah, he's quite an entertaining fellow. Oh, that's a 6 almost, is it? No, 1 bounce 4, unfortunately. Rugby guy DMs said Noah Rogers. I assume that is for Instagram, maybe? Oh, that was a quick ball. He is changing up his pace quite nicely, but that is a multiplier. I watched Netflix, says Noah as well. Are you going to do 7s tonight in the live stream? Says Jackson. I feel like I should, but then it's also, I don't want to make it so that it's a little bit unfair to George when we do play. Did anyone just see that in the game? The multiplier thing ended up in the stand. It just flies off. Why is it doing that? I'm not sure whether you guys are seeing what I'm seeing. That's a good shot. That's going to be a multiplier for sure. No, it's not. Said Good Cash. Go in the blue bit and you will get multiplier. If you hit the punchy bag, you get the bigger one. Said Good Cash. I have in the past managed to hit it once, and then I always end up messing it up after that. Yeah, I'm not sure what just happened though. What about Cornflake? Says Noah Rogers. I haven't had too much of a chance to see his videos lately either. I assume he is still doing Rugby Challenge 4 though. Go on there, and we have also got about that 7s in the live stream. I might try one 7s game at some stage throughout it, just so that you guys who do enjoy watching the 7s can see it. But I won't be doing too many of them just because of the fact that I want it so that it's not too one-sided when me and George do play the 7s. I think it's because the guy was standing on it. Yeah, I think it was an interesting glitch, that's for sure. Yeah, and Rugby Champion said Noah Rogers. It's a good shot in the end. Difficult ball. Those ones that are short, they're very hard to pick in terms of what way to hit them. Yeah, at the moment, we have actually hit 15 likes. I don't think I've mentioned the likes once throughout this live stream, so thank you all very much for that as well. It is good to see that you guys are still enjoying these live streams. The Cricket 19 ones, I feel like they have been a little bit rarer on the channel lately over the last couple of weeks. I was doing them pretty much every day a while ago. But yeah, now it is only kind of a once a week kind of thing, unfortunately. But hopefully once we move up through the rankings a little bit more, we will get a few more chances to do a few more of them. We have only got a multiplier of ×2 at the moment. So hopefully we will be able to increase that as well. Oh, that was an absolute jaffer from that man. Oh, we just love this game, don't we, Second Cash? I mean, I enjoy it. It's just, yeah, the batting game I feel like is just not my thing. Oh. Okay. Right. We have got a ×7 multiplier now. I had it for a second, the multiplier, and that ball just went a mile to the side, and it is the end of it already. And we have got 4K Harlem Save, my man. Welcome to the live stream, mate. Thank you very much for tuning in. We are playing a little bit of the betting game. I am slouching well and truly at the moment because I couldn't believe my eyes. We got the 7 times multiplier, and then I blew it straight away. I feel like it's a little bit of a curse to get that multiplier for me. It's always one of the next 2 balls. I end up just missing it completely. That was a shot from the Kiwi lad there, going all the way at the Long Lord's boundary. Yes, it was. I will read all your chat once again. We have got, do you get paid by YouTube to do videos? Now that we are a 1,000 subscriber channel, we applied to be monetized and they did approve us. I'm wondering how that wasn't a multiplier, so then that is why you do see ads on the videos at times. This is the Kiwi lad's anthem, says James Gordon as well. And we have got first T20 international run. Good stuff, mate. That is a good shot from Kiwi lad as well. Although that's the thing, with this long boundary, you could literally get caught for getting ideal to the perfect length sometimes. For Super Rugby 2021, your comp, are you going to check the points at the end of the season because you did the 4 tries for a bonus point at the start of it? I have actually, since then, I did go through and make sure I did have all the points correct. I've got them written down somewhere. But I think as long as I am consistent throughout and don't change... Oh, that was a little flick off the leg there. Yeah, as long as I don't change the system that I'm going throughout all of the games, the points should end up where they are. So it is going off the Super Rugby Aotearoa 2021 rules because they have changed them a little bit this year as well. Oh, that's another one that hasn't quite worked. Crusaders to win it, said no. They have got a lot of hard work to do, the Crusaders. Because at this stage, I think there are a few results that have to happen for them to be able to make it to the final. And now I'm out again, said Good Cash. Hopefully you will get the hang of your T20 international career. Jackson has put, how much do you get paid? I don't actually think I'm supposed to say the exact amount, but all I can say is like it's not a lot at all at this stage. So pretty much it is only like as long as I can somehow get like enough to be able to pay for all of my like live streaming software and everything like that, I feel like I would be happy enough, and anything else just goes straight back into the channel normally. Who do they play next game? Said Noah Rogers. The Crusaders, I believe. I've missed the ball once again. I have got a list somewhere. Where is my list? I think it is actually based off the real life competition. That is not a multiplier. Good Cash has said hope so, and 50 cents low, says Noah Rogers. Yeah, wouldn't be somewhere around there probably. But the next match, I know they have one more matchup, and I think it's against the Blues actually, now that I think about it, for round 9. And then they have got a bye in the last round, the Crusaders, I think, if I'm not wrong. Which means that, yeah, pretty much they will have to win that match against the Blues if they do want any chance of qualifying for the final. At the moment, the Chiefs are actually sitting very comfortably in first place. I think even with 2 losses, they would still qualify for the final at this stage. That is not a multiplier, apparently. So that is slightly unfortunate. But nonetheless, I just really want to hit that red thingy again. I did get the multiplier. It was going to be a 7 times multiplier, and I just didn't quite get it right, unfortunately. Oh, that's another missed ball. Crusaders won't win this year, says Jackson. Is that for the real life one or my rugby challenge one? I guess if it is the real life one, that is... Oh, I've missed it again. It's going to be interesting because of the fact that now with the final this year, it does kind of bring in that extra factor of if the Crusaders, if they do make it to the final and they have an off game, then all of a sudden... do you do single matches? Because when there is an inquiry there in the next match, what I normally do is I film the 2 videos for the week on a certain day. So pretty much I do the videos maybe 2 or 3 days before they are going to be edited and uploaded. And then from there, I kind of do it round for round. So at this stage, the ones for this weekend I haven't actually filmed yet. So I am probably a little bit late in that regard. And then, oh, that's close to 6, I think it was. And Shot Boy says, Harry Ross, thank you very much, mate. And we have got FF in the chat. He said, oh, bro, sorry for the late. No worries, mate. Thank you very much for tuning in. At the moment, we're just doing a little bit of the batting game. I did have a very big multiplier, but didn't quite get it. But in the actual match for the Kiwi lad at batting, he did get 266 runs out in his second innings off 208 balls. Unfortunately, though, in the first innings, he did get a golden duck. So he did make up for that, and also got 4 wickets, which was pretty impressive. And real life one, says Jackson. But yeah, with the finals this year, it's going to be in the situation of, yeah, anyone can win it in the final. And we've got James Gordon. It's hard to speak Māori. It is a little bit, depending on how much of it, because I actually took a term of Māori at school because it was a compulsory, it was a compulsory term that we had, switching between, I think it was maybe art, music and Māori, I think, if I'm not wrong. And my form is the lowest set Gig Cash. Hopefully it will improve though, mate. You just need to get one little, and I'd say if you can get a 50 at some stage, or maybe even a 30 for a start, you'll be doing alright. That is a good shot. It has gone for 6. But yeah, I learnt in that form, or not in that form, sorry, in that term, I was able to learn 2 sentences, which was hi, how are you? No, sorry, it was see you next week, and also high five, just kidding, were the 2 sentences I learnt. 5 minutes till I have to go, says Noah. Hopefully by then we will have a decent score, although it's not looking too likely. And we have got, yeah, come on. Hopefully if you have got another match straight away, do you get cash, or are you back to the domestic season? Do let me know. But hopefully, yeah, hopefully we can get a decent score here. That was not the shot I was after, unfortunately. We will get there in the end, hopefully. And I feel like, yeah, every time I get that multiplier or yeah, anything like that, I do actually end up playing worse. So that is one of those factors. That is not a multiplier, but I think this is going to almost be our last go at the batting game. And hopefully we will be able to finish on a high, but then that will be possibly the end of this live stream. We've been going for 1 hour and 56 minutes at the moment. Hopefully you guys have thoroughly enjoyed the stream. If you have and you haven't already, be sure to leave a like on it. We have got Vish Wish in the chat as well. Hey bro, welcome to the live stream, mate. Thank you very much for tuning in. Hope you are having a good day. Oh, tell you what, that almost hit the multiplier, but not quite able to. We do just get the 1. Hopefully they lose, or we lose 3 quick wickets, says Gig Cash as well. And Vish Wish, I will ask the question, who are you thinking will win the match between the Sydney Sixers and the Perth Scorchers, as well as everyone else in the chat as well? Do let me know if you haven't already. This gives you batting points. We did, said Gig Cash as well. And Vish Wish said, remember me. I do indeed. Of course, you were in the BBL live streams, or maybe live stream. I'm not too sure. Thank you very much for tuning in once again, and I hope to see you for the final live stream as well. Should be very interesting tomorrow. And hopefully, we will get to see a very good game. I had to stay in Australia. I will quickly read that in a second. That is a decent shot. I had to stay in Australia schools for 2 years. That makes it harder because we sing the Australian anthems. Okay, but it's deep down you wanted to sing the New Zealand one perhaps. Scorchers, let's go Scorchers, says Harry Ross as well. And yes bro, BBL Live Sixers will win, says Jackson, and then Gig Cash has said Sixers suck. And of course that is because of the Sydney rivalry. Sydney Thunder is his team. That would have been a pretty awesome final as well if it was going to be between the Sydney Thunder and the Sydney Sixers. But now it is going to be the Perth Scorchers as well. I predicted Sydney Sixers will be in the final, says Vish Wish, and you did a very good job as well with that, mate. I almost got my prediction right for the match yesterday. I said that the Brisbane Heat would get bowled out for 146, and in the end, they managed to get 150 for 9 after their 20, so it was very close, but unfortunately just not quite. Please go out of the circle. No, it didn't quite. And we have also got to go, says Jackson. NZ National Anthem is way better than ours, said Gig Cash. And he is, of course, from Australia. Tell you what, he gets a lovely bit of I believe it would be an off-cutter going on there for this bowler Burnage. Didn't quite get the multiplier there. Is the BBL a T20? It is indeed. And it is between the Sixers and the Scorchers. So the whole competition, I think there are about 52 games or something like that. And everyone plays each other twice. And then whoever's winning that, they have an awkward kind of setup for the final. It is a little bit hard to follow, sorry. But now it is going to be Sixers Scorchers at the SCG with 75% attendance, I believe it is. Yeah, hopefully we do get a good game, and hopefully the rain doesn't affect it. If there is any rain It is going to be quite annoying because we had a little bit of rain last night. And I thought for a second when they were showing the lightning in the background that we weren't going to get to see any more cricket. And I thought I was going to be like kind of just trying to fill in time for the next kind of couple hours. I've missed the ball again yet, says Get Cash as well. I really just haven't gone well at the batting game today, unfortunately. Luckily, I did have a decent day with the bat. Oh, tell you what, if that hits the thing. Oh, that was close. That was close. Only millimetres away from getting us a 6 times multiplier, which would have been very useful for us. Right. What can we do here? We've done very well to hit that ball. That was going very wide. But this is going to be the last attempt. Finish it now, says Noah. We will be finishing after this attempt here. And hopefully we will be able to get it and get that 409 that we require. I'm not going to end on that ball though, because I feel like those ones are just not the best ball from the bowler. So we are going to have one more attempt. We have been going for 2 hours. I accidentally took a photo of the stream. Said James Gordon, no worries, mate. And that is going to be 4 runs once again. I feel like that's the weird thing, is the fact that these streams, in a way, other than the live streams that I do, like these are normally the only other ones that I have my face, other than, of course, when me, George, and Daniel were playing, and me and I guess I have my face on quite a few, don't I? I guess it's more of the fact that it's only really the career mode that I don't have my face on. Everything else does, I believe. Right, we need a multiplier here. What happens if you hit the red dot on the bag? Oh, that's a great question. I have never been skilled enough to do it. Please go outside of the area. Yes, that's what we like to see. Only just, but yeah, I feel like it should be like a 10 times multiplier, because I believe it is if you roll it and hit the green, or sorry, hit the red, it is a a 6 times multiplier, and if you hit it on the full, it is a 7. But I'm not sure what happens if you hit the big ant on the middle. I don't think I've ever been skilled enough to be able to do it, sadly. No multiplier there for me, unfortunately, either. So I think that we aren't going to be able to get too many multipliers throughout this one. They have moved it to the leg side, which normally encourages me to hit the ball across the line and gets myself in a little bit of trouble. Or big edge. That would have been caught probably first or second slip. But luckily there are no slips on the field. And I was trying to work out, I was thinking about trying to do the batting game, this mode in Cricket 19, actually in real life. And I was trying to work out how I would do the kind of like the layout of the colours and everything, because I feel like it would be quite hard to edit it so that you guys could see the score and everything. But I was just, I was just thinking, seeing if I could somehow find a way of being able to do it for you guys. It might not look as professional as this one perhaps, but yeah, maybe that is an idea for the future. What is this bowler doing? And unfortunately, it means that it is going to be the end now. Dinner's here, says James Gordon. No worries, mate, because of the fact that we are going to be ending this live stream now, that we have been going for 2 hours and 2 minutes. And I will quickly show you the stats as well that we are sitting on, or our rating, should I say. At the moment, we are loading our career mode. It is saying that we have got people almost knocking on our door, but at the moment Kiwi Lad is sitting on 29 overall rating. His form is a half up arrow, should I say, and he is currently 19, so hopefully in the future we will be able to get there. Are you going to do the stream, are you going to stream the India versus England, that I already have asked? I had to when I asked, said Harry Ross. I don't think I will be doing the kind of full matches. Maybe if it is like coming down to the final session, I might look at doing that, although that would be at probably around 1:30 AM New Zealand time. So I will wait and see, because I feel like for that kind of one you want to do pretty much every session, but I don't think my voice will be able to handle every session. Normally I only go for the T20s at this stage, but maybe if it is into that final session, I might look at doing a quick live stream. Should I play Fortnite, says Gig Cash? If you want to, mate, go for it. Nonetheless, I think We have also got James Gordon. I'll wait till the outro. Thank you very much, James. And Harry has said okay. But nonetheless, that is going to be the end of this live stream. If you did enjoy and you haven't already, be sure to hit that like button. Subscribe if you are new. And we will be back possibly with a Rugby Challenge 4 live stream later tonight, but maybe not. So it might be possibly on Sunday or Monday instead. So be sure to stay tuned for that. And we've also got the BBL final tomorrow, which is pretty exciting. We have got Noah Rogers saying, bye, would you do the T20 or ODI? Said Harry Ross. I think for now I would do the T20. And then the ODI I think starts a little bit late in terms of New Zealand time. So I just have to look at how that is going. But I'll see how it goes. But nonetheless, I will see you all for the next one. We have got See Ya from Gig Cash as well. 8:15 PM for Rugby Challenge 4. Said Noah Rogers, it might have to be a little bit later than that purely because of the fact that I will have to cook myself some food. So depending on how long that takes, we might be a little bit later starting if we do it. Maybe around that 8:30ish. Nonetheless, I will see you all in the next one. James Gordon has said see you as well. I feel like I keep on reading the chat. Harry Ross has said, okay, I have to go, I have to have a shower. Good, said Noah Rogers. And I will see you all once again in the next one.